Hi everyone, welcome to week 3. In week 3, we are going to start working in Sage, and we're going to start with the general journal. If you remember, the general journal is where we create journal entries. But the first thing we need to do is find the file that we need to use for the general journal chapter, chapter 3. And for each of the chapters that we do, I will be providing you with the file to use. Typically, it'll just be under the content section, but for this first one, I've actually put it under here, the review document, activity 3.1, working with Sage data files. This will give you a little bit of information on how to download it when you get it from me and what the files are all about. Okay, so the first file we're going to use is called bins1.cab. The .cab means that it's a cabinet file. And in that cabinet file, which is a compressed file, it has, if we were to open it, we'd see that there is a file in there called, with the extension .sai. And then there's also a folder in there called .saj. And within that folder, there's going to be a whole bunch of files in there. But in order to make the data file work, we need the .sai file and the .saj folder to stay together under this cabinet file. If they don't stay together, if you just try to open one without the other, it's not going to work. So therefore, it's very important to make sure that we save the file properly, the folder, the cabinet folder. And on the other side, we want to make sure that we know where we saved it so that we can retrieve it. I think we've all done that, downloaded something or saved something, and then the next time we go looking, it's like, where did I put that? And where each of these chapters could take hours of work on your part to complete them, the last thing you want to do is have the file somewhere that you forget where you put it. So if you're working on an NSCC laptop, or if you're working on your own personal laptop or computer, you should have a OneDrive. Okay, so if it's through NSCC, you're going to have OneDrive, Nova Scotia Community College. If it's your own personal laptop, you will most likely have a OneDrive personal. That's where I'm going to recommend that you save all of your files, is on the OneDrive. You can save it on the C on your own personal computer. However, if at any point you need to use Anywhere apps in order to access the Sage software, you're not going to be able to access the data files from the C drive. You'd have to have it saved on the OneDrive. Okay, so with all that in mind, we are going to click bins1.cab. So this is the first cabinet folder that you're going to need to use for chapter 3. So we're going to click on it, and you can see up here, I've done this a couple of times, so it's there a couple of times. So it's done, it's ready. That's most likely you will have this download button to show what you've downloaded. So if we click on that, it'll open it in the in our file manager. Move this down. But what you can see is it's actually gone inside of the cabinet file. So you can see all of this stuff in there, as well as the .sai. So we want to back up a step. And if we click the download, then you can see here today we've downloaded the bins1.cab. So what we want to do is we want to move it from our download folder, and we want to put it in our OneDrive. Okay, So what you want to do is you want to create a folder and call it ACTG 2010. I've already done this, but we can do it again. Right click, click New, click Folder, and here you could put the ACTG 2010, and that's where you'd want to save it. So I'm going to say ACTG 2010, put it together so it'll see it as separate, and then it's created. Okay, so now for the cabinet file, you want to right click, cut, and go into your ACTG folder, right click, paste, and there it is. Okay, so as you can see, I've saved that under my OneDrive. Okay, so there's going to be another video and document to take you to the next step, the actual accessing it.